Just killing some time until my wife gets off her lunch break. I already picked her up something from Long John Silver's. Salmon. Got her the salmon meal. Anyway, it just seems to be kind of cold today, so I didn't go out to work. I'm just staying home. Trying to go out and drive for Uber during 20 below degrees. Just too risky. I'm sorry. I don't see any reason going out and risking my vehicle and risking my skin. And she's supposed to get lunch here in about 10 minutes, so I got some time to ramble on. It is a nice clear day, which is kind of weird, but we're still getting a little bit of snow flurry. I mean, almost no clouds, but still kind of trying to snow. I guess that 70-degree weather we had on Christmas Day didn't last very long. Oh, Lord mercy. First time I've ever had to think about turning on the air conditioning on Christmas. That was weird. That was really weird. Strange. Odd. Not normal. Been watching some of the people talk about some of these fights that happen. I already did a video about Jake Paul. And then I saw now his brother just thinking about jumping in the ring and trying to avenge his brother, apparently. Apparently he just wants to look like his brother face after the other guy rearranged it. I can't remember his name, Anthony something. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Dear God, is something wrong with those two boys? I mean, do they just like being beaten and humiliated? Is that their thing? I don't know them that much. I know that they made a big name on this. I'm a Gen Z, so I'm not super into the influencer crowd. I know some of them. I know the names. I'm just not super familiar for all the stuff they've done. But from what I can tell, they're jerks. From what I can gather, from the way everybody's seems to be happy about him getting the snot beat out of him. Generally, people don't act that way if you're a good person. I'm just saying. I mean, I get, if you're successful, people tend to come after you in one way or another, but generally, there's not this much celebration of you getting your jaw broke in two places, maybe three. I know he lost some teeth. They had to really put him back together like Humpty Dumpty. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, I guess he thought the money would make that guy not break him. He was wrong. He was way wrong. But on another note, my wife sent me earlier to Hobby Lobby to get the Christmas clearance stuff. So I got some Christmas balls for my wife for her next year's decoration theme. Apparently, she's planning ahead in about a year. So, that's, I guess, good. I don't know, but it's 80% off, so I'm not going to complain too horribly much about it. I don't know how Hobby Lobby is where you live, but if you have one, you might want to go check if you want to buy some Christmas stuff that's been marked down. I know there was a bunch of people in there filling up buggies like crazy, getting everything in sight. I don't see any point in buying everything. I just buy what I need. But if I don't need it, it doesn't really matter if it's 80% off. If I don't want it or need it, why am I buying it? Seems kind of crazy. But then again, some people just see something on sale and they got to have it. I don't know what the whole thought process is there, but whatever. And yes, I am rambling, and it is random crap that pops into my head because I have ADHD and I am bored and I am waiting on her. She is waiting for the person who is on lunch to come back, and then when they come back, I will pick her up, and like I said, I already have her food, and she can eat that as soon as she comes out, or start eating it before Fortunately, we live really close to where she works, so I will pick her up, we'll go to the house, she'll eat, then I'll bring her back. I took her to work today because this morning there was ice everywhere, and her vehicle is not really good on ice. And like I said, we live less than a mile from where she works, so that makes it a lot easier. And I prefer to drive her to work anyway whenever I can. I just like doing it. Our daughter is currently on a school trip to Universal Studio, and she's having a ball. And I am happy she is having a good time. That is really nice. I wish we could have went with her. That would have been nice. But unfortunately, we were not invited. Might try to go back to Universal Studio no, not next year, maybe the year after, when things calm down a little bit. Things are not good on super long travel right now. It's not technically safe, but I really do like the travel, and I'm hoping we can make it up to Busch Gardens before they take down their Christmas stuff, but I don't think we're going to make it this year. It's just, it seems like every time we try to plan it, it just doesn't work out. Maybe we'll get it in the next month or so. But probably going to miss the Christmas stuff, but we might. I've seen the Christmas stuff before, and it was really good. I was hoping to catch it this year, but maybe we'll get the Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day stuff when they do that this year. I'm hoping I can get some of that if I can. I'm going to try to do some nice videos of that. Hopefully, I can get my weight down a little bit and I can ride some more of those rides. Unfortunately, being super big like I am, it's hard to be able to ride those rides. And then there's my arm. That also limits my ability to ride a lot of the rides anymore. That sucks. I really miss some of those rides. But that's a problem about getting older. It really does mess you up. And I'm probably going to hop on after lunch and do some little bit of live stream. I don't know if I want to play DC or Champions Online. I'm going back and forth with both of them. I don't know which one I want to do. I haven't done Champions in a while, so I might get on there. Nice thing about Champions Online is it has such a more expansive character generation. You can create just about any character you want with that. And they do have the power of super leaping, something DC does not have. DC only has, you can fly, you can run fast, or you have acrobatics. Acrobatics isn't really super leaping. It's about as close as you can get to it, though. And I don't know, the acrobatics thing, it's kind of weird the way it works, so it's hard to control sometimes, but I guess if you play it enough, you get used to it. I do need to get a new keyboard for my computer. The cats have really done a number on that. I love my cats, but boy, they can be a handful. Anyway, it's about time. I got another minute or so before her lunch break is supposed to start. But anyway, those that catch this now or catch it later, even jump back on, thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to my random rambles. I'm going to try to get this around about 10 minutes, and then I'm shutting it off. Got about 30 seconds to go. Well, I think about doing a video about the random stuff people leave in this vehicle from Uber rides. Somebody left their glasses. I mean, really, they left their glasses. How do you forget your glasses? I got cups. I got hats. By the way, that's the second pair of eyeglasses that somebody's left in here. The second pair. Twice. How do you do that? What's really weird is maybe, just maybe, they were not drunk when they got out of the car, and I just thought they were drunk because they just couldn't see. Is that a possibility? Because I do pick up a lot of drunk college kids, and I just assume they're drunk when they're walking in and staggering and walking into stuff. Maybe she just forgot her glasses. Because it's girls' glasses, by the way. That's why I said she. This style is for girls. I don't think this is a style boys would wear. I mean, they could, I guess, but it didn't look like a style boys would use. But anyway, time to go. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a good day. If you got any ideas for things you'd like to see me try to put on here, let me know. As soon as I can figure out how to turn this thing off. It's going to be one of those days. There we go.